Let's talk about why you keep making money in trading and then losing it after. If you've been trading for more than 6 months, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. You win for the day, maybe 3-day consistency, and then you will give all back over the weekend. And the worst part, you might be profitable for the months, and then one bad trade hit your account to margin call. I live in this cycle from the very beginning of my trading year, and I'm going to tell you exactly what brought me out from this cycle. Not a new strategy, not some indicator setup, just one shift that can change everything. So here's what I was doing. I was trading like everything, like a fundamental, technical, signal, indicator. If the price moved based on certain variables, I would just trade it. I would just chase for the market. Back then, I was scanning around 12 different of analysis strategy every single day, trying to find a setup. And on top of that, I was jumping between time frame from daily to 1 hours, 15 minutes, or even 1 minute. So whatever time frame that shows me that is a signal to enter, I would rush into it. And my setup, even worse. I was trading the breakouts, the Fibonacci, the fat cap, the trend line, whatever you name it. So if someone showed me the technical analysis setup in the online social media, I would just rush into their DM and ask them, just take my money and I want to learn whatever strategy from them. So now here's the problem with all of this. There are too many of variables. Think about it like a science experiment. If you are testing 5 things at once and something goes wrong, how do you identify and how would you know what caused the failure, right? So you don't actually what is the reason behind it. So the same things goes in trading. When you are entering the trade with different variables, like trading the 4 time frame and using 6 different setup, you will have zero idea what's actually working and what is not. Because at this point that you will hesitate on entry because you are overthinking. Let's say for example, your strategy A shows you to buy, but your strategy B shows you to sell. So are you going to buy or sell after? You will micromanage your trades because you are not confident. And the worst part is, you will start seeing some setup that is not even there. Even looking at others' analysis in the social media out there, look out for the signal, just want to enter the trades. So that was me constantly confused, constantly guessing the market, and that is zero or consistent. So here's what I did. I actually stripe it out away. I pick up only one market. I pick up only one time frame and I commit to one setup. For me, it was candlestick pattern. It was very simple yet repeatable and very easy for me to spot it. By that time, I forced myself to trade only that setup for 3 months straight away. There will be no jumping around, no adding new strategy from that on. Just focus on one system over and over again. And here's what happened. I started to actually see my edge. Not because of the system was added some secret strategy. No, it was not. But because I could finally repeat it enough time to understand where it works and where it's not. Because when I put things into very simple way, it can make me to be more easy to repeat. And when more easy to repeat itself, it will bring more consistency for my trading. And the consistency is the only way you can make money. So basically, what I mean here is you don't need 10 strategy. You don't need like 20 or tons of indicators that support your strategy. You don't need to master every market condition or every time frame. You just need a system that is supported by data and statistics. Because when your system is simple enough to repeat, that's when you can spot what is right and what is working. And once you find out the problem, you can refine it very easy. That's when you build your confidence to actually execute without hesitation. Now, maybe you are in a different station. Maybe you are not trading like tons of strategy, but your charts will look like a Christmas. You got your RSI, MACD, Bollinger Band, volume profile, or adding 3 moving averages in one chart, all lighting up and just like counting down for the Christmas party. I get it. I totally understand this because that was me actually previously. It makes it feel like you are doing something that the average trader is not doing. But trust me, it will only boost up our E. So here's the question you actually need to ask yourself. Do you care more about feeling smart or do you care more about making money from trading? Because I can promise you this, the complexity does not equal to profit. Guess what? The best trader that I know, their systems are stupidly simple. And the ones who are struggling out there, They are basically know every strategy in the world, but they do not know what is the probability of each system that apply to different markets. They have no idea the pro and con of that system. So what I mean here, every strategy have the probability win rate and lose rate. So all you need to do is defining your strategy times the different time frame times the different instrument. So after that, you will have gathered all the data, whether it's in an Excel sheet, Notion, or whatever platform. As long as you can generate the data, you will see the big picture very clear, because you will see that which time frame is doing well, which instrument have the highest winning rate, which trading strategy have a better risk and reward. So you can just sort out the top 5 ranking and you can combine this to your portfolio. And trust me, you will get surprised that probably the one that you are trading right now is not from the top 5 list, maybe from the top 5 bottom list. So here's what simplifying actually looks like. For me, it's the candlestick pattern. That's it. I spot the pattern, price swap out with volume, I will take the trade, I follow my rules, whether win or loss, I will let the market to decide later. So simple, repeatable, and consistent. So you might choose something else. Maybe it's a breakout strategy, a trend line strategy, whatever. What matters is that you pick one thing that is committed long enough to build a sample size. Not 10 trades, not 20, but at least 100 trades with the exact same setup, same rules, same risk management. That's when you will know if this system works or not. That's when you will stop guessing and start executing. That's when you will know if this works or not. And you will stop guessing and start executing with confidence after that. So if you stuck in this cycle of making money, then losing it, the answer is not gather more information. It's not to have a better indicator, and it's not learning some more advanced strategy. Remove all the complex details to simplify. Strike away everything that's not core to your edge. Pick one market, one time frame, one setup, and trade it until you can do it without thinking. Because when you do it simplify, you can repeat very easy without thinking twice. And when you repeat easily, you get the consistent. And guess what? After you get consistent, then when you finally will break the cycle. So now, I want you to tell me that what is the number one challenge that you are facing right now in trading? Drop your comment below or send me a DM directly. I will try my best to reply you or even create a video like this to answer your concern or your problem that you are facing right now. Happy trading!